Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland, Michigan. Hope your weekend is off to a fantastic start. It is here, but you know what? It always is here. I'm just that kind of a guy. When you hang out in a record store all day, you got to smile a little bit, right? Well, sunshine for now here in the mid-Michigan area. We had some rain in the past couple of days. I know it's raining up north of us here in the Upper Peninsula. I saw that earlier. We got a chance over the next couple of days, but we need it. Things have been kind of dry, but still, it's unmistakable. Even though we passed, let's see, I'm trying to remember here, we were in our second false summer going through with the temperatures this week. I think we've got one more bump, but we'll see what happens before we get to early fall and then pre-fall and then real fall when that hits. But it's the Michigan seasons for those of you unfamiliar. We go up and down like a roller coaster here sometime, but it is going to be a gorgeous weekend regardless. So hopefully you can get yourself out and enjoy it, whether it be outdoors or indoors spinning some vinyl. And if it's the latter, we can help you with that here. Okay, lots of stuff going on here at the store. Things are moving quickly as we approach the end of September into October. We've got the Rocktober stuff coming. I expect, I'm not, don't quote me on this. I expect the Record Store Day Black Friday list to rear its wonderful head sometime in the next week or two, probably closer to the end of the month, maybe another week and a half, but we'll see what happens. I've been proven wrong before, but typically the end of September, very early October is where we will see that Record Store Day Black Friday list, and then things will really take off here at the store. But before we get to any of the other stuff, I do have one announcement to make, and this is a tricky one. It's everywhere. If you are a fan, you're seeing, well, you know what? Let's hold on to that thought. Let's say our hellos first. I see a lot of you stacking up here. That's called a tease. I'm creating tension here for those of you that want to know what I'm talking about. But let's hit to the YouTube chat and say a quick few hellos out there. Let's see. Jennifer starting us off. Good morning to you. Lots of you guys watching today. Always appreciated. Fred on the west side of the state saying good morning. Fred, I do have a record for you. That Buckingham Nicks is in. Tricky, but it's in. We've got the hi-fi ones, but only that. I think I talked about that last week. TC from TKR Video Central. Good morning. You'll take the Dora Hall. Got it pulled for you, sir. We'll talk later. Betty in Toledo. Good morning. You're enjoying your new albums. Good to hear. Thank you very much. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Dan in beautiful Hessel, Michigan. Never a hassle when you're in Hessel. Up in we mentioned the Upper Peninsula. That's out there on the east side. Enjoy it, sir. That great time on the waterfront up there. Reading, Pennsylvania. David checking in. Thank you for being here this morning, as is Karen Malcolm. Hey, Karen, how are you? Ryan saying, hey, good morning to you. And Gary from Doogie's and crew, good morning to you guys. Have a great day yourself also, sir. Sorry to get much of a chance to chat yesterday. Things have been moving kind of crazy here at the store of late, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Okay, announcement here. I don't know what the national secrecy is. They're treating this like some sort of level 5 national secret that we're not supposed to talk about, but it's everywhere. It's on the website. It's on a big box store website, and it's coming soon to a small Midland record store near you. Steve, good morning, sir. Another beautiful sunshiny day in Colorado. Thank you. Thanks for being here, my buddy Steve, about the podcast. And Steve, we're going to be talking about this for a little bit, I believe, as well. Now, okay, I mentioned the whole national secret thing because we're told that there's an embargo. We can't talk about this stuff. But on the other side of it, it's not a secret because it's freaking everywhere. So bear with me. I'm going to have to tailor my comments very carefully because when this announcement is made on Monday, I think things are going to move very swiftly when that does come out. So you see where I'm going with this. So yeah, there's this new album coming out, and it's going to be on orange glitter vinyl, which I've got thoughts about. So for those of you who are fans and super fans and the like, when this tailor-made announcement comes swiftly on Monday, need to let me know throughout throughout whatever here if you're interested in this upcoming album. That is all over her website, and it's even on Target, and I think it's the same one everywhere. So if you wish to get one from our humble little indie record store, please let me know, because this thing, like all of the other previous releases, are going to be a little, I don't know, over. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, but we're going to get plenty of them regardless, because heading into the fall season and into the holiday season, they do sell. So if you are of mind that you have not pre-ordered this from her own website, or you're not going to hit up a big box store and you'd like to support a small local indie, we'll help you out. But let me know. That'll help us put in our pre-orders. And then on our socials on Monday, when we can officially talk about this, I will put that out there. But again, I don't quite get it. Kim and I were talking this morning too, when we're shaking our heads, because it is no secret that the release date is coming up on October 10, I believe. Is it the 10th or it's a couple weeks out. No secret on the release date, no secret on the color of the vinyl, whatever. We'll deal with it as we always do. So if you are of mind that you'd like one of these, make sure that you swiftly let me know that you need a pre-order, and we'll make that happen for you. Okay, that out of the way. One of the other things I wanted to mention today is that Kim has been very, very busy, and in the realm of creating crafts out of unsaleable vinyl. We've always had record bowls here at the store, but they've just been kind of stuff that we've experimented with. And Kim has perfected her method of creating craft record bowls, and we have now turned to more popular titles, so to speak. You know, before it was Mitch Miller's and stuff like that. Now we actually have albums that you normally would want, but we've had to destroy them to create a record bowl. But don't worry, no records were harmed. Well, these were harmed. No records were additionally harmed in the creation of these record bowls. And you notice that they stack together. We have got a process down, Kim does, that creates them fairly uniformly. So we've been creating these, she has, and they smell vaguely like campfire, but that's kind of an ambiance that I think adds to the go of this. This batch, by the way, this is just one batch of the record bowls that we're dealing with. I've got another stack that big in back, and we'll be creating a bunch more in the next few weeks here. So, and by titles, I mean, here's a couple from the Monkees. Let's see, there's an Alice Cooper. There's a whole bunch. It's a Joe Walsh. That's a Crosby, Stills, Nash. We do a couple of colored vinyl ones. This one was tough. A Weird Al Yankovic, because those are worth a little bit. But again, all the stuff that we make, the records that we do, are wrecked. They're warped. They're scratched beyond belief, so we cannot sell them in good conscience, so they turn into a bowl. Sticks, a deck of Who. Oh, there's even a cool looking... picture discs are tough, but we did do a picture disc. We managed to make one, a Disney one. Few and far between, but they are here for your perusal. Come through, take a look at them. We've got another batch I'll put out as well. And our record bowls are only $5 a piece. A little bit of effort goes into them, so we can go from there. So stop by and check those out when you get a chance. All right, let's see. I see in a couple of amusing comments. Let's hit these real quick. Let's see. Dan, yep, Taylor the announcement. Steve wants a Taylor Swift record bowl. Is that sacrilege? That could very well get me arrested, sir, if I were to do one of those. I think that the secret police would track me down. Let's see, for the value. Swiftly tailored to laugh. Great. I'm glad you guys are appreciative of that. Again, I don't know. It's weird. I'll do whatever they ask, but no matter how pointless. Okay, onward. Some releases from this past week. Last week I'd mentioned the difficulty in acquiring enough of the Buckingham Nicks reissues. The high fidelity versions, by the way, were in short supply. We didn't get all of them that we'd ordered. I did get enough, however, to fill all of our pre-orders, with the exception of, I think, one or two. But if you would like one of the high fidelity ones, I think I've got some more coming. Let me know today, and you can get those reserved, and I will get them held if I can get more. The pink vinyl ones, they came and went as quickly as possible, even rationed more. But I do have plenty of the blue vinyl versions of this left. So by plenty, I think I mean two, but I can get more of the blue vinyl versions of the Buckingham Nicks album if you want one of those. As far as the high fidelity one goes, they're going to repress that. They said this fall. For those of you that don't mind waiting, that'll be here probably, I'm guessing, in late October. they'll get another pressing of that out if you really, really want one of the high fidelity. The Rhino stuff sounds great, by the way. In the meantime, if you'd like just a blue copy, and if I can get more pink, I will. But if anybody wants a high fidelity one, let me know, because the second pressing's going to go as quickly as the first. Okay, other stuff from yesterday's drop. I would ask that you back up and check out that drop video. A lot of cool stuff, but the highlights, brand new stuff from the Michigan band, I Prevail. This is called Violent Nature. And so we do have a couple copies of this. This is on a limited edition indie record store exclusive clear smoke vinyl from the heavier guys at I Prevail. So I do have a couple of those. Motion City soundtrack. I guess it's emo-ish. I'm not too familiar with these guys. I probably should be. Same Old Wasted Wonderful World on limited edition colored vinyl. I forget what color that is. One copy of that in stock. One copy left of The Descendants. I grabbed a few of these and they went, this is a very cool album from The Descendants if you're into that early second wave punk stuff. Descendants / All. This one, if you've got an OG, Steve, hold on to it. He knows this. It's a very valuable record. The reissue is on marble colored vinyl. I've got one copy of this left. If you want this copy, let me know today, because otherwise I'm opening up tomorrow morning for quality control for the podcast with Steve so we can talk about it. But if not, I have more of these on the way next week. But if you want one this weekend or today, let me know. We'll get that one out to you without a problem. I just grabbed another Descendants EP, the Fat EP, that's got Wiener Schnitzel on there as well. It's always a fun one as well. Let's see, reissue of Disturbed, 10,000 Fists, an anniversary one coming on Yellow Flame vinyl, limited edition. One copy of that left in the store as of today. Dickie Betts and the Great Southern. I grabbed this for an order and got an extra one. The official bootleg volume 1 from Dickie Betts, a double LP. Looks like it's all jams, 2 songs per side. Let's see. Blue Sky, Back Where It All Begins. Nowhere to Run. Ramblin' Man, Jessica is on here as well for you Allman fans. So Dickie Betts, one copy of this one left. I think I can get more. And just because I was in the mood, I grabbed another copy of Fillmore, the Allman Brothers at the Fillmore East, the sealed vinyl version of that new reissue. So we've got that in. Blues-wise, I grabbed a couple. The blues went quick. I should get more of this, obviously. King of the Delta Blues from Robert Johnson, King of the Delta Blues Singers. A reissue on this from Number One Essentials. I'm not too familiar with that label, but I would assume it's going to be fairly decent, but we do have one copy of that left. From last week, we have got a play from Ed Sheeran, his brand new one. We finally got this in. This is a pink vinyl version, and I believe this contains a signed photo print. We got one copy of that. It was delayed, but we do have it now. Another copy of 21 Pilots and their Breach LP. This one on red vinyl, not the blue indie exclusive. I got a red vinyl copy of that. And then just because, I don't know, we were thinking, Kim and I saw this somewhere and we thought, oh, let's grab a couple. I got a Spin Doctor's Pocket Full of Kryptonite. The music on vinyl repress of that. So I've got one of these open. We'll spin this today. Again, just because I can and it's fun. Yep, they're one-hit wonders, but we'll deal with it. Quickly on the vintage vinyl side, there was a couple of biggies that went out. If you saw that on the video, we had a bunch of gently used. There's going to be a lot, by the way. Hang on to this, folks. There's going to be a lot of gently used, newish vinyl on the way over the next few weeks. I bought a collection over the past couple of weeks. We've got a bunch in, so we'll be farming those out at great, ready-to-move prices. So make sure you're watching the drop videos for that. But right off the bat, we put out a couple of biggies. A Mastodon. This is from 2017. It is their Emperor of Sand LP. It is on pink vinyl. It's the Breast Cancer Awareness pink vinyl, limited to, I believe, 3,000 copies back in 2017. A little pricey, but it is a collectible, so we've got that out there. Speaking of pricey collectibles, a copy of, what is the name of this one? Witch Cult Today from Electric Wizard. This one, 2018 on purple vinyl, also a fairly valuable collectible, and then not quite so pricey, but 2021 Record Store Day from Electric Wizard and their Time to Die LP. So again, I'll steer you back to watch that drop video. Feel free to contact me if you see something in there. We get pretty busy on Fridays and Saturdays, so the stuff in the drop videos sometimes goes quick, sometimes we still have it, but it doesn't hurt to ask all the way through there. So, all right. Let's see here. A couple more quick comments and we will say our see you laters. Let's see. Ryan, okay, the picture disc one and an orange vinyl. If I've got it, oh, the orange one. Yeah, it's a kind of a yellowish one, but I'll save those for you, Ryan. No problem. Lee Page, have a good day selling records. I will, sir. Thank you. Have a good day listening, hopefully, to records. And you guys get the idea. Enjoy it as well. I don't think I took that, did I? Okay, never mind. We're all good. It's all good. I am rushing to get the end here as we are now up on time. Stop by and see us here at the Wasteland. I'll be here today, Saturday, from now until 4 p.m. And then tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 4 p.m. as well. Taking Monday, Tuesday off, as we always do. Don't forget the new release show coming up a little bit later on today. Lots, and I mean lots of cool stuff in there. And then don't forget the podcast, two guys talking about records. We do every Sunday evening with my good friend Steve Carlson. This week on the podcast, Steve and I are talking about picture discs. Ooh, that should be an interesting one. I don't have a lot. I don't think Steve has a lot, but we've got some history and some cool stuff to go in with that. So with that, I will say see you guys later. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff that YouTube likes you to do. And we will talk to you next week from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. You guys absolutely, totally rock. Thanks.